Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. We have some pretty damn exciting news, some information about Gor Rok, who is going to be the free legendary lord coming with the latest update, has been released by CA, so let's have a little look about what it says. So Gor Rok, or the Great White Lizard as he is known, is a veteran Saurus warrior with the scars to prove it. Fighting side by side with the venerable Lord Croak, he forms the solid centre of a Lizardman battle line, the rock upon which Itza's enemies are broken. Leading the faction of Itza from the revered temple city of the same name, Gor Rok strikes out with Lord Croak to ensure the great plan is followed and that Lustra is cleansed of usurpers. A powerful defensive warrior, he has a number of unique skills granting him a range of bonuses, including perfect vigour, physical resistance, terror, and regeneration. Now, I just want to highlight that last bit there. Perfect vigour, as we've spoken about in previous videos, is incredibly powerful. Physical resistance, of course, is always a great buff, and terror and regeneration. However, I want to alliterate, I believe those are only going to be in the campaign map and not in multiplayer, otherwise he could be nigh on unstoppable. As we can see by this small little video just down below here, we can see his starting location, which is going to be right outside Itza, of course, where you would expect it to be. So let's go see and have a little look at a few of the pictures that have been released that give us a little better understanding of kind of Gor Rok and how he's going to play into the game. So first off, we just have a very badass picture of him right here. Now, I know there's been one or two people who have been complaining about the look of Gor Rok. Personally, myself, I think he looks quite badass. I very much like all the scars placed on him. His shield looks incredibly cool, especially with the spike on. And as we saw by that little animation a little bit earlier, he does do this awesome spinning attack, and I love it when characters use shields as weapons. So as you can see, this is a very dangerous shield with all the spikes and whatnot up there. Now, I understand a few people want him to be a bit bigger, but at the same time, with Nakai the Wanderer being brought in at the same time, I think they may look a little bit too similar if he's, kind of built into like a large combatant. And his head does look a little bit like a xenomorph, but apart from that, to be honest, I think he looks absolutely gangster and ready to rock and roll. So we just have a little standard one there. And as you can see, this is a screenshot of his starting location. We also get a little look at what starting troops he is going to get. So he's going to get 2 units of the Saurus Spearmen and 2 just regular ones with shields. Also some little skinks just to back him up as well. So this is a pretty uninspiring loadout for a legendary hero. Normally you start with a few kind of exotic units, and they're quite basic. But there's a very good reason for that, and that may be because of this floating guy in the background. So we're going to get to Croak in a second. Now, Itza as a starting location is pretty interesting. It's going to be pretty packed in there, and he's going to be surrounded early on by Skaven. But I think Gor Rok will have a fairly easy campaign. And the main reason for that we'll get to in a second. So we will go through his skill tree, but I just want to show this page right here. So yeah, initial challenge is voted as easy, and the main reason for that right here is starts the campaign with control of Lord Croak, which is incredibly powerful. So yes, he doesn't have the most exotic units to start with, but he does start with that ultimate hero, Lord Croak, and him against early tier Skaven is just going to rack up ridiculous numbers with the deliverance of Itza. So that's going to be very exciting. Now you can see a few more little race attributes and faction effects as well. So he does have the Right of Resilience, unbreakable and defensive bonuses for Saurus. That is insane. Imagine your entire front line being unbreakable. That is very crazy. Saurus already, of course, very tanky, so with defensive bonuses, I'm really interested to see how far you can take this with the Saurus. Also, we can see here, recruitment rank +3 for Saurus Scar Veterans, which I like quite a lot. Obviously, Gor Rok is very Saurus-based, whereas Nakai is all about the Kroxigors and big monsters. And Gor Rok, much like Nakai, can't have a mount, unfortunately, so he's going to be quite slow, quite static, just a rock at the centre of the heart of your defence. So I like the idea that you can get a Saurus Scar Veteran, up on a cold one, up on a horned one, or up on a Carnosaur, moving around the battlefield quite fast, and he already starts with a nice little rank bonus. Now, of course, there are going to be more faction effects that are just kind of hidden from us at the moment. We will be finding out about those very soon. So he's gone over before again. He will start with a couple of units of Saurus and some skinks. Now he does have the general race attributes of all the lizard men, so geometric web, special spawn-ins and beasts and all that kind of good stuff. So if we do go back now to the previous panel here, which is going to be all his skill points. We can't quite see the end ones, but we do get to see a nice fat amount of skill points on this tree right here. Some of them sounding very cool, and of course the Shield of Eons is going to be his special quest armor that you can unlock for him. I'm interested to see that they don't seem to have the mace as a quest battle, but we know that he does have it in game, so don't fear, he does have his magic mace with him. Maybe he just starts the campaign with him. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll have to find out when we play. Now, of course, these stats aren't anything to go by because he has, as you can see, been ticked on every single one of these attributes. So these aren't 100% accurate, but we can make a rough, idea of how he's going to play from this. So he's going to have a huge amount of armor, fantastic leadership, not going to be the fastest boy in the world, has very good melee attack considering he's, generally meant to be a defensive lord, plus his weapon strength. I mean, he's going to pack a punch, have no fear about that, and his melee defense is crazy high. So basically, he's going to be a huge tank who's just going to hunker down in the center of your battle line and just be a come at me bro moment. He's going to be incredibly hard to take down, but at the same time, he packs a punch, which is interesting. So he's going to be a bit like Vlad von Carstein, just a little less tanky, but a bit more harder hitting. Now, we're going to have to wait and see if the things like Perfect Vigor, we do have Terror in here as well, and Regeneration do make it to multiplayer, but I feel like they're going to be mainly just for the campaign. I was slightly worried when Gor Rok was announced alongside Nakai. I like both of them. I wanted both of them in the game, but they are fairly similar. I thought they might end up both being quite tanky lords. As what we've seen from Nakai so far, he is just an absolute brute. But I think Gor Rok's going to be a little bit cheaper, a little bit more tanky, just not quite packing so much punch. Now, assume the Great White Lizard here is the regeneration, so I'm 100% going down this row in my first gameplay as I believe the Cause and Terror is going to be hugely important along with regeneration. So very exciting stuff overall. I hope you guys are excited to play as Gor Rok. Now, on release date, I'm hopefully going to be doing a live stream campaign as well as some multiplayer games. Depends on certain stuff, I have to go to hospital, so that's about the middle of the day. Depends how we see from that, but I'll try and get a campaign up before then. So do you guys want to see Gor Rok, or do you guys want to see Nakai, or do you guys want to see the Empire Huntsman himself? So I'd be interested to know what you guys think. I'm very excited about Gor Rok, and I thought I'd just bring you guys this little bit of information with me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and found it informative, please do leave a like down below or comment, and subscribe, obviously, if you want to get more content. We mainly focus on multiplayer battles here, but we also do campaigns and tournaments. So peace, guys. Until next time, stay awesome.